I hear a lot of guys talking about how they became lawyers because at 6 years old they saw some show, and that it wasn't like that for me. The truth is, my dad always wanted me to be a lawyer, but I was not on a track to be a lawyer in college. I was actually on a track to be a police officer. I was a criminal justice major. And probably my last year of college, I took a debate course, and I actually took a statistics course that was taught by the dean of the college. It was just one of those unique moments where he was the dean, but he had to teach a class for a teacher that had left for the semester. And he actually grew up in the same town that I did in Detroit, and we got to talking. And I wouldn't say he convinced me because I had been thinking about it, but he did tell me he'd write a letter of recommendation, which would probably get me into law school. And at that moment, I think I realized I wanted to do more. I went to law school at Cleveland Marshall College of Law in Cleveland. I switched from the day classes to the night classes and ended up getting a job with a personal injury law firm. Most importantly, though, the bar exam in July of '90, my father became a disabled worker in January of '90. And that really was probably the deciding factor for me. He was a pretty strong-willed guy. He really didn't want any help. He thought he'd go back to work. He didn't. He ended up, unfortunately, disabled until he passed away about 7 years later. That was really the deciding factor for me. I knew at that point I wanted to help people like my father who needed help.